Are you okay? Well, Paimon believes, and when the going gets tough, she says, and we won't find out what this. I don't. Although, where's? Oh, you mean the? You're right. After all, yeah. Well, we've ruled out two guys. Why don't we ask someone from in? Oh, let's see what she.
Valentine. Nah.
Oh, is there anything
We wanted to ask.
Oh,
Great. We can.
but the chance of success? It was in leaving it. All I had to rely after I'd escaped their clutches, but to my surprise, that's right.
What a
Well, because
Kanjo commit.
along with the other, one of the obligations. Meanwhile, it doesn't feel good. What I mean to say is, unless you, and even if you did manage to find,
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting.
they only set that up as a port. But if you really are set on going, that's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of voyaging far and wide has made.
But it's an armed.
That part is up to you. The Alcor is the.
Then there's.
And founded Paris. The abyss has engulfed the. And founded paradise, for I, Fischl, am.
Gitu mati ini mati kan. Dengan dia aku. Mati.
Ya Allah.
Bisa mati.
Boleh
Tak lepas tak lepas. Ya. ada beda, Cuk. Tenang aja. Takut.
I wonder what's going on up there.
The waves are as calm as always.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Who have we got here? She's a hard judging by the
Hey!
Paimon.
Huh?
Pay it no heed. I mean,
You're not far off. This young man.
with this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it? Only if the mood.
Hey,
Oh, wait a minute.
the crux. They're two. So you've got two. You can't take part if. And with Lewis.
But
Well, before you get this.
Supplied by my.
is there really such thing as a map?
When a vision bear. As for whether.
Yep. And organizing the. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect op.
Yeah.
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say? In that case, if you win the.
You just want.
What's wrong with that?
What are we gonna do?
Great.
It seems like.
Balik ni. Oh, alah, aku wes kau bola balik. Kat bosan aku.
I'll protect us.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Vader said that they had to be renowned. Hello.
You bet I am. Have you put your names? Well, I'd have a look. The Clash is a nobody wants.
Yeah.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle.
Uh-huh.
What? You? Not to mention, they tried to sneak past. I planted a left hook. I stood my ground, of course. Around. I'm not saying I came.
Uh-huh. But for us,
I'll see you in the.
Hi there.
That's right. Nothing beats real life, but this tournament.
Exactly.
His master
Famous. He's the founder of the Link. You probably. He's got to be to the Link shot.
forced this.
It's a type of breed. For example,
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air.
it sure is.
We're clear.
There's a tuition.
Of course.
But recently, though,
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too.
well, we have to.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the.
Hey, youngster. If so, seems I found myself another new.
So you're all...
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here. For me, obtaining a vision is the final... No. I know how that's... I've passed every exam. In most people's eye, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along... Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes,
Jinx
and
the
another
Village
guy
Arm.
who's
Next,
just
please. What's your name?
really average.
Wait. Did I?
Is it really that?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that... Oh, it's really...
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions... Really? But from what I've heard, the things...
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though.
My apologies. It's just a form... So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah!
Whoa.
Might as well declare...
I wonder if it's...
Okay, Right, you're right. A great hero.
Oh, we're not here.
There's another...
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to it.
But why would anyone want to go...
I see. So, well, anyway, the
Hey, so even though you... So Paimon thing... In any case, looking at the All right.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready? Good.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up.
How am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
So, what do you...
Impressive.
Well, So, come on.
All right. You fought well.
Well, well, and since you signed up, we've had many... For one thing, so...
This is how Captain decides.
All right. We're finally here, folks. The real show...
Your opponent, you may well be... Very well.
All right.
Your opponent... I do not doubt your...
Relax. My guys are...
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. Fury! I'm sweating all over. It's a congratulations. I was beat.
Right! If you had a...
I wanted a bit, but mine. I lost interest. I fought.
Huh?
No, I only in
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future.
By the...
Whether there'll be... So don't...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent.
It's you. I myself...
Maybe not...
Why, yes. I faltered. Given my stature, still, I'm...
Hey there!
He tried to use force. His opponent was... Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge... Don't even get me. I don't dare tell my... Sorry, I shouldn't...
Oh.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding. I could sense that you're. But you were quick to adapt. And in fact,
I guess not using your elemental power.
We wanted to.
Not exactly. As for the guy, what's the matter?
if that is the. I haven't
Yeah.
It is true that I do not mean to. Given your talent.
Hang on.
Gathering intel. Besides our favorite.
You betcha. Wait a.
However, there. Come with me.
Maybe we can go talk to.
Now that you are skilled in manipulating the element.
Paimon.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you share these Since a young age, I have been. It is things that.
That's crazy.
My humble. To think a human could. And not to mention.
Hey, stop.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you. So then, might I be so.
Aw, it's been a long. Honestly, even.
Perhaps such. However, Of course, I too shall share. Now then. Oh.
I don't.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Let the show begin.
By royal decree!
Verdict is...
I'll protect us.
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breath. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you please, save your thanks. The world is a...
You seem...
I desired, and what in... My apology for allowing me the honor of witnessing your... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are in the outset, not to mention...
She sounds...
As far as Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside with... It goes without saying that the people locked within...
Sounds a lot like...
Oh? Have you encountered with time? If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day. Ah!
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, very well.
Never mind. We can start by... Everyone, listen up! We've reached the... We've seen many... Now, He strikes...
Wow!
I'm sure. But today's... As for our other... Oh, come on. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. They've got no other...
Wait a moment. Captain Beto. Perhaps Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh?
We don't know when it...
No need to worry. The vision was the prize.
Well, I'll stay here and...
If you would, please come with me.
But...
Come with me. I can...
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
So soon. Prepare yourself.
Fourth, my blade.
You can't run from death.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a—
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind— Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could act—
This has nothing. Additionally, you're— In other words,
You—
but most disappointing, it appears that the vision doesn't respond.
Fine! I've had my eyes on the—
Aha! So
I'd intended to— After watching the since there was no use, I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. Drat. I know an empty threat. Fine.
You know, according— Huh? Not to mention, it seems that it—
whoa, whoa!
If this is where talking gets me, then forget—
What are you trying to do?
A touch of frost.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Just a temporary setback.
No! No!
Put down the vision.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No, no!
Huh?
I take no pleasure when people are forced into a corner. That is when they're— But unfortunately— Yes, from the moment he stole the vision, I've tried, though few tales. After seeing— Come, why don't you give it a— I see. No matter. This was a—
Yeah, what?
The story begins. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning—
Kazu!
All right then. It's time we allow me to gather.
If you're looking for the— It seems that the crux Captain Beto. But still.
The one who he knew he stood no, in which case?
Huh? If that
Paimon thought.
it doesn't matter. As the saying goes.
Yes, I believe, but the voyage, in fact,
Hold on a sec.
let us not forget, suffice it to, in the meantime,
Paimon believe.
thank you. One final word.